Hey, you're watching Northern Soul. Welcome. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to do that just because, this is going to get big. It's going to get big. So you're going to want to be here. It's cool to be the ones that started it. I was there since the start when it wasn't cool, when it was small. Like, when the Beatles were first starting out, or like The Price is Right or something. That's a bit random. I'm sure it was. I don't. Okay, maybe that was never cool, but whatever. It's got a big wheel. It's got that great sound when people get it wrong. Okay, so I was going to come on and make a video to give a tip on manifestation because this is a good one. And all the tips, when you get all of them kind of set up and sorted and start practicing them, they really start helping. Then you get like synchronicity, and then you get more inspiration and stuff, and leads you into the direction of what you're trying to manifest, right? Okay. So that's all good. So what's the tip? That's what you're asking. Okay. So the idea is this. When you're, wait, I lost my focus. That's not difficult to do. I'll tell you that much. Hang on, it'll come. It just got to beam into here. So, okay, so I got it. All right. All right, so the idea is this. For manifesting, the tip is that when you think of something that you want, we'll use the example of I want a new car. Because we'll just use an example. You can use this for anything, okay? Literally anything you want. And you can do it individually, or you can manifest a situation or whatever. So we're going to use car just so we have something that you can, as an example. Okay. So I want a new car. The idea is, you think about the specific item that you want, or thing, or event, or experience, then not think about how it's going to happen. So what you want, how it's going to happen. That's usually the two that go together. Now usually there's resistance with the two, not always, because sometimes you're not resistant and then things manifest quickly. But sometimes there's that little bit of resistance with the thinking of how it's going to happen. So it's, okay, I want to manifest a new car. Immediately my mind goes to, how's that gonna happen? I didn't get a new job. I didn't get a raise. You start going through this process of elimination, and and then you start putting it specifically. So it's like, oh, I guess I'll go buy a lottery ticket or something like that. Or someone needs to die in the family. So who's most likely to die in the family? Just see how it goes horribly wrong, right? Thinking that way, and who's going to leave me money and all this crap. Not that you want family members to die unless you really hate your family members, in which case, wow, that sucks. Anyways, back on track. So you automatically start going into this sort of negative idea, because then there's resistance attached. So you will attach automatically to the car. So as soon as you think, okay, the car, what kind of car do I want? I want a Volkswagen camper van for whatever reason. Say you want that. So it's pretty specific, right? A bit of an older machine, but runs, okay, I got a picture of it, boop. It's like orange and it's got a white top on it and all that crap. And yeah, I sound like a hippie right now. It's not real. This is just an example. I would probably get a Ferrari. But anyways, let's continue on with this. So Volkswagen camper van. And then you're like, okay, well, how am I going to get that? So right there, you want to stop. What you want to trade, how is that going to manifest, or how that's going to happen? And I know it's exciting to figure out, oh, how's it going to get to me? You don't need to know the how. Once you start going into the how, that's where you get into the quicksand, so to speak, for your manifestation. That car, whatever, just stops coming to you because you have a counter intention. So you have, I want the car, how's it going to get here? Somebody has to die, whatever, and that's negative. Pushes it away, it keeps it from coming to you. Okay. So, how do we flip that? You still think about the item you want, but instead of how you're going to get it, you want to think of why you want it. So in this case, it'll be, okay, I want the camper van. Let's say I actually do. Then why do I want it, instead of how's it going to come around? So I completely dismiss how, and then I start playing with the idea of why I want it, which you'll see immediately goes into a positive thing. So I want it because it's like, it gives me freedom. It allows me to go travel. I don't have to worry about hotels or campsites or anything. I can just park in a parking lot and pass out and sleep. I can go to a park with it and just have all my lunch and all that, all the cool stuff with me. It's a unique sort of vehicle. So people ask me, well, I might meet some really interesting people, stuff like that. So you can see how that's completely different than the idea of, well, how am I going to find it? Who even has one? I got to start looking for one. How much is it going to cost? Can I afford it? Now, do I have to do payments? Like, it's just, that's got a really ugly feel to it. And it's not actually fun to look at that. It's very logical, and it's usually automated. It's automatic, but try to catch yourself, and then before you purposely, this is part of like meditation and stuff, when you want to do like 15 minutes at least per day, if not more, of this sort of stuff, what I'm talking about. Spending time finding you're happy, even if it's like virtual happiness or whatever. You want to be doing that every day in order to increase your the energy coming forward. Anyways, I hope that helps. Give that a go. I think you'll see it's a lot more fun, and for me, it's a lot more fun. But it's pretty easy to get. But try to take out that how and put the why. So it's completely different. It's a different question, which automatically gets you into the fun mode. And that's all life's really about. It's just having a good time, right? So have a good time. Hit the like button if you're happy and you know it. I don't know. And I'll catch you next time on Northern Soul. Peace!